Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Group in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm going to go over the new arrival video for December 16th, 2022. Last couple of new arrival videos of the year, right before Christmas time. Pretty solid week. Some good restocks. Some pre-orders that I know everybody's been waiting on that finally came in and are shipping, if not already shipped. But yeah, let's get to it. Well, there's a couple of pre-orders I wanted to tell you guys about first. The first one was announced like some odd 4 years ago. I didn't open it up for pre-order 4 years ago. I actually just opened it up for pre-order now. But yeah, this is a long time coming. That is Roger Waters, Amused to Death. The 33 RPM of this album is one of my go-to demo records. It's like one of those 5 records that I demo every new piece of gear in my system with. It's dynamic, it's explosive, and I've heard it a million times, so it's just one of those records I like to use as, you know, a reference disc. But they're doing it at 45 RPM as a 4-disc box set. I put it up on the website for pre-order. It's scheduled to be released 12/23, but keep in mind with all the audiophile labels, that's tentatively like a roundabout, but it's really soon. Also, at the beginning of the year from Analog Productions as well, Billie Holiday's Lady in Satin. This is a 45 RPM disc. I believe it uses the old Bernie Grundman Analog Classic Records parts. But yeah, that is January 6th, so the beginning of the year. Also, the Mobile Fidelity Alan Parsons Project iRobot 33 UHQR is actually already shipped to me. I should have it today, maybe tomorrow, and it's going to ship right away. But I've got it online right now as a pre-order, but I have it coming like any hour now, so really close. Like the Michael Jackson Thriller, this is actually a 33 RPM, so it has that same slipcase, single disc, lower price point. Looking forward to that. Okay, let's show you guys the new arrivals. Rammstein, 10-inch. What do we got here? Adieu. So it is, yeah, this is a single, this is a remix. Excuse me, what is this? We've got the single, the remix, and another remix. So a Rammstein 10-inch. This is actually a pretty solid Christmas song. Elton John, Step Into Christmas. I don't know about Who'd Be a Turkey at Christmas, but I know Step Into Christmas is really solid. This was pretty limited. I think they did a couple thousand of them on red vinyl from memory. I'm trying to go back 4 months when we got the press release on this and remember what they said. But I believe it's pretty limited. It's a 10-inch on red vinyl. Actually, we got Step Into Christmas, side 1. And let's see, All Quiet on the Western Front, Cold as Christmas, and Calling It Christmas on side B. Actually, what do we got? Ho Ho Ho, Who'd Be a Turkey at Christmas on side A as well. So 5 tracks, EP. Yeah, a little congested the way it reads on the album, on the EP. Okay, Pharoah Sanders, Karma. Extremely difficult album to get. A clean original of anyways. I've got one as myself. It looks clean. It plays fairly noisy. This one does not. This was the first record I listened to this week out of this new arrival batch. It sounds really solid. This is part of the Analog Productions Verve Impulse series. All analog, cut from the original master tapes. I want to say Ryan Smith did this one. The Stoughton-like tip-on jackets. I don't believe they use Stoughton anymore. But this was a nice listen to of an album that, like I said, is almost impossible to get a quiet, clean original of. I've heard a lot of great things about this. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. This might be the next album I listen to. This is Donald Byrd live at the Montreux Jazz Festival. Love Donald Byrd. I mean, I'm guessing this is fantastic, but the reviews have actually been, for the music anyways, have been really good. I want to say Kevin Gray cut this. I know I cleaned a couple of these for some folks, and I noticed Kevin Gray in the Dead Wax. Okay, so I haven't heard this version of it, but I've heard the Classic Records version of this, John Lee Hooker, the Healer. And the Classic Records version of this is unbelievable. It's going to blow you away. So lacquers originally cut by Bernie Grundman and pressed on 180 gram at QRP. This is going to be unbelievably good. I highly recommend this. I used to have the classic records version of this sitting behind my desk, and I used to just, maybe once a week I'd put it on and play it. It just sounds that good. Although I feel like I've showed those two records. Last week was a little bit of a daze for me. I remember doing a video. I don't quite remember what I talked about. I just remember being a little pain and wanting the video to be done with quickly. Okay, part of the Contemporary Record series. This is all analog, cut from the original Contemporary master tapes by Bernie Grundman, who worked for Contemporary way back in the day. But yeah, real nice tip-on jacket. This is Benny Carter's Jazz Giant on stereo. Tip-on jacket. This series is fantastic. I highly recommend it. These Contemporary stereo titles are not the easiest records in the world to source. Okay, we got two Blue Note Classic series titles, all analog, cut by Kevin Gray. That came out this week. Thelonious Monk, Genius of Modern Music. And we also have J.J. Johnson, Clifford Brown, Charlie Mingus, John Lewis, and Kenny Clark. Highly recommend these 1500 series Blue Note Classics. If you're a Blue Note collector, you know you are more than likely not going to just be stumbling on a lot of original, clean 1500 series Blue Notes. They cost a fortune, except for a couple Horace Silver and Jimmy Smith titles. But for the most part, they cost a fortune. They're not easily obtainable clean, and they're unbelievably good, musically and sonically. Okay, got a restock from Impex, some titles that I haven't had in a while. One of my favorite is the Dave Brubeck's Quartet's Time Out, kind of a follow-up series. He did Time Out, Time Farther Out, Time Out of Space, the original time. I mean, the original album was such a huge success, he just went crazy with it. But this is probably the best of the follow-ups, I think. Time Farther Out. This is really good. Impex, one of my favorite labels. Heavy Stoughton tip-on jacket, pressed at RTI. They come with a real thick plastic sleeve. I mean, these are extremely solid all around. Patricia Barber's Click from Impex as well. This is just a restock. Legrand Jazz. This is a restock of the 33 RPM, which I have not had in a very long time. And a restock of Jennifer Warren's famous Blue Raincoat. Sorry guys, these are a little bit hodgepodge. I've got restocks mixed in with new arrivals. I normally try to put the restocks at the end, but that didn't happen. This is an awesome restock. Gil Scott-Heron, Pieces of a Man. This is a 45 RPM all analog 2-disc set. Really good record, really good sounding record as well. This sold out like instantaneously the last time I had it, and yeah. Lake Street Drive. I feel like there's two versions of this in here. So this is limited to 3,000. This is the tangerine colored vinyl version, so probably an indie store exclusive. Limited 3,000. And then there's a standard black vinyl variant. What is going on here? I'm gonna have to look into this. I'm looking at the back, I'm like, dig a pony, rooftop sessions. Two of us, rooftop sessions. Don't let me down, rooftop sessions. The Beatles get back. What did they do to Lake Street Drive? Hop on the roof and play some Beatles tunes? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see, I know Nego. Okay, so I personally don't know Nego, but there it is. Wonder if he's related to Nico. Okay, interesting cover nonetheless. With Tyler the Creator, Pop Smoke, Pharrell, Fergie, Push T, Kid Cudi. Okay, Bo Burnham, the Inside Deluxe Box Set, strictly limited edition, 3 LP vinyl. Really nicely done box set here. Looks cool. I believe this is, what is that, from Netflix? It includes Window Clings. 13 tracks from the Inside Outtakes, 13 score tracks. Let's see, the Emmy award-winning special. Yeah. Iggy Azalea, The End of an Era. This is the red, blue, purple vinyl, limited to 2,000 copies. I'm guessing this is the indie exclusive, limited to 2,000 copies, featuring the hit single, I'm of the Strip Club. So, yeah, you know, there you go. LA Guns, Covered in Guns. This is red and blue split colored vinyl from the LA Guns. I don't dislike the cover of this album. Echo and the Bunnymen. For the first time on vinyl, limited white anniversary 25th edition, 25th anniversary white vinyl remastered edition. There you go. Fill out your Echo and the Bunnymen collection. Okay, Sigur Rós. 20th anniversary edition, indie exclusive, clear black haze, heavyweight vinyl. The name of this album is this. Kind of a nice linen type cover. The Dreamwalker. Angels and Airwaves, excuse me. This is the indie retail exclusive on spring green vinyl. They actually had a huge reissue campaign of a lot of their albums. And I think they're all right here. Of Nightmares. Try to go through them quick. We've got Stomping the Phantom, Brake Pedal, indie exclusive clear vinyl. So I got all the indie exclusives on these. Chasing Shadows, Canary Yellow vinyl. This looks more like an EP, 2 tracks on each side. The HBO original Season 2 official score of Euphoria, music by Labyrinth. That looks awesome. So the Spider-Man original motion picture soundtrack, it has this like raised spot color, this raised spot gloss. Let's see if I can get close in on that. To where his suit just pops right out of the cover. That's really awesome. Kind of was memorizing there. Original score by Danny Elfman, 20th anniversary, first ever vinyl release. I remember seeing this movie when it was new. And it was kind of like the beginning of the superhero movies. And it was such an exciting thing at the time. You know, and you wanted to go see all the superhero movies. And now it's like, oh my God, please, not another superhero movie. Every single one of them's the same and they all suck. But yeah, brings back memories to when it was actually exciting to go see. But I don't remember the score. But that cover, man, that cover is something. Really cool. Includes a fold-out poster. The Cottonmouth Kings, Mile High, 2-color disc, red and blue vinyl. Todd Rundgren, White Knight, deluxe edition, 2 LP set complete album plus bonus remixes, featuring guest appearance by Trent Reznor, Donald Fagen. So Trent Reznor, then Donald Fagen, Joe Walsh, Daryl Hall, Joe Satriani, and more. All right, Waka Jawaka, Frank Zappa. Most of these Frank Zappa reissues are all analog cut by Bernie Grundman. This one actually mentions it. A lot of them don't, though. 50th anniversary, 180-gram black vinyl reissue of the classic Wazoo period, 1972 release, featuring original packaging with an all-analog mastering by Bernie Grundman. Actually, I think they did. This hype sticker might be new, man. I don't remember. Actually, maybe it's just these 2 titles. Because the older ones, I think they were done by Bernie, or maybe Chris Bellman, but they didn't specify this on the hype sticker. That's cool. They actually put mastered by Bernie Grundman at Bernie Grundman Mastering 2022. Oh, look at this, man. Source material on a UME product. I'm blown away. Source. 1/4 inch analog EQ copy master tape. Oh, I'm blown away. It's small, but it's on there. Yeah. Let's see what Waka Jawaka says. Let's see. Analog, 1/4 inch analog EQ copy master tape. So yeah. The Killers Pressure Machine. This looks like a 3-disc box set. Maybe this is just the deluxe version of the album. Kind of like the MoFi, it's like a slip box with 3 jackets inside. We've got The Sword. Apocryphon. This is the Indie Store exclusive 180 gram vinyl Cosmic Yellow Swirl Edition. Pretty cool cover as well, being that it's got that kind of spot foiling. We've got Soccer Mommy. This is the Indie Retail Highlighter Yellow Vinyl Edition of Color Theory. Younger Brother, A Flock of Bleeps. Remastered. I Prevail, True Power. 2 versions of this. This is limited to 3,000. Pressed on cold world vinyl. Limited to 3,000. And then we've got another version, which might be the standard vinyl version, which is pressed on Nothing's permanent vinyl. Okay. Okay. Primus and the Chocolate Factory with the Fungi Ensemble. Limited edition golden vinyl wrapped in a deluxe golden jacket. A twisted reimagining of the 1971 classic. Actually, it looks exactly like that. Look at that. Golden Ticket, Candyman, Pure Imagination. I do love the movie. I might have to give that a listen to. This could be good. Okay. Let's see. Victor. This is kind of a Push T, Pop Smoke. A lot of Pop Smoke. This is kind of a compilation of hip-hop related stuff, maybe? Possibly. I have no idea. Yeah. Okay. What's going on here? Coy Leary. Trendsetter. Interesting. Oh man, we got an angry Care Bear here on the back with an assault rifle. Okay, The Ice Road. Music from and inspired by the Netflix film. Let's see, Nikki Sixx, Rob Zombie, John 5, LA Rats. I've not seen this, man. This looks pretty good. It's got, is that Liam Neeson on the back? Kind of looks like it. Man, there's so many streaming. It's tough to keep track of like what the hell is out there anymore, isn't there? Only thing I know is there's nothing in the movie theaters anymore. Willow. Coping Mechanism. Oh man, she threw that guitar through that beautiful console television. Let's see. The Charles Lloyd Trio. This is a Sacred Thread on Blue Note, right? I think this is, yeah, Blue Note. we have Stormies. This Is What I Mean. What do you mean? New album featuring Hide and Seek and Fire Babe. I guess you got to listen to the album to find out what she means. Okay, new album by John Legend. The name of the album is Legend. 2 LP set. We've got Sabrina Carpenter. Emails I Can't Send. What's with all these albums with vintage TVs? We got one here in the corner. Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga, Cheek to Cheek Live. I believe this was a Record Store Day first. Now this is the standard vinyl version that came out. So maybe that was a colored record. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. Taped live at the Jazz Lincoln. Taped live at Jazz at Lincoln Center's Frederick P. Rose Hall, New York, New York. Okay. Joywave live. We've got Girls Night Out. It's an all-new album from Babyface, featuring today's top and rising R&B stars. Oh man, I love the back of that cover. Might be good. Season 2. Bridgerton. Netflix season 2, yeah. Never seen that either. The complete collection of music from season 2, including Wrecking Ball, Sign of the Times, Stripped in Material. Wow, that doesn't really look like the kind of show that would have, you know, Sign of the Times and Material Girl on it, but I guess, all right, maybe. Got a restock of a couple titles. One is Blues in the Abstract Truth. This is part of the Verve Impulse series, all analog, cut by generally Ryan K. Smith. Killer album, Blues in the Abstract Truth. Bill Evans, Oliver Nelson, fantastic record. Eric Dolphy, Freddie Hubbard, Paul Chambers. Great record. That's a restock. And ran at him a couple of weeks ago, but the new Elvin Jones revival live at Pookie's Pub. Captured live at Pookie's Pub in New York City in 1967. All right, guys, that is it for this week's new arrival. You can shop all this stuff online at theingroove.com. Until next time.